Well, on one level, Grounded is about what happens to a female fighter pilot in the US Air Force when she becomes pregnant and is reassigned to duty flying drones at the same time as she is trying to raise her daughter and have a family life. So on that level, it's about the conflict of those two very different energies in this woman's life. It's one of the most powerful forces in the play in terms of the story and in terms of the development of the character. Because on the one hand, she has the experience, the physical and emotional and psychological experience of bringing life into the world and nurturing life. And on the other side, she's doing exactly the opposite, the physical, emotional, and spiritual experience of bringing death. And one of the interesting things about the piece is that as part of her experience being a drone pilot, interestingly enough, she has an experience of the death that she's causing that she doesn't experience when she's actually a fighter pilot, for reasons that the play goes into. So it's this conflict of being present in life, but not being present at death, but realizing the impact of death in a way that she's never experienced before. Quite frankly, the very first thing was the opportunity to do this piece with this performer, because I was reading it for another job, and I read it, and about a page and a half in, I started hearing Kate, and I did not stop hearing Kate for the rest of the piece. So that was the first thing. And when she said yes, I said yes, and then we went on to look at the other thing that excited both of us, which is the layering of text and story with visual representations. So we're bringing in a lot of video. Sarah Grummett is doing video work for us in collaboration with Byron Hanatic, who's doing the lights, and the way that we're experimenting with the transformation of literal representation of the pilot's inner life with more abstracted representation of her inner life as that inner life becomes more tormented was an idea that excited all four of us and brought us together on the project. And it's just getting more exciting as it comes along.